Hello, pikan sa ase HornbillTV la Nagaland Express. Mokchung police pra war against drugs la campaign upor routine check jao mai MMC complex sumo stand bra ekjon manu lanu toshi koigina thakage dhurise kuise drug bikani mide police pra itu manuge sumo driver ekjon logode parcel loa dikhigina check kurya homai ekta plastic soap dabba bra 9.27 grams la suspected brown sugar heroin pa janaise investigation ja piche suppliers khan ge bi punchise kuise aro তাতে ব্রা দুইটা মানুহ মমেৰেন মাই আৰু বুনি থ্ৰোজো গে ডিমাপুৰ ব্ৰা তুৰিছে এটো সাপ্লাই দুইজন বি মণিপুৰ লা আছে পুলিচ ব্ৰা তাইজন লগতে একটা .22 পেন পিস্তল আৰু 6টা .22 লাইভ ৰাউণ্ড আমো বি পাইছে জুলাই 4 চুমুগিতমা ওল পুলিচ চেক পোষ্ট ওচৰতে পাথৰ গিৰিকিনা 4টা গাড়ী বিয়া কৰিছে আৰু দুইজন মৰিছে Ito incident pra 3 jon injure hoigena CIHSR de admit thakise aro HornbillTV injured khan laga condition janibole CIHSR laga medical superintendent Dr. Clement Moomen ge kotha korise IB details sabo reporter ke Christian ke wo logode jani
CIHSR referral hospital laga bahar de ahina ase to man aji ere ki kurle ahina ase koile to itu July 4th laga rock slide itu chumukidima old police check gate laga usore rock slide laga incident huare itu injured manu khan yere hospital de admit hoi gina ase tomhan ta na update lo le aise
to patient khan to yate anise incident site pora to first patient itu 6 pm te punchise itu to already brought death asile next between 6:05 to 7 pm rest 3 were brought 3 jon anise itu khan to duijon to ene minor injury thakise aru the third person had more severe injury itu olop chest laga rib khan fracture enika thakise hole bi iman serious to nohoi tai bi aru last to 8 pm te anise itu to already tai bi muri jaise na
to sir itia currently admit that means tinjon admit as na sir tinjon admit hoige ne thaga han la condition ek develop koi dio sir
tinjon admit pora to yesterday ekjon to chuti jaise tai to bhal ase aru duijon to same family pora ase itia bi hospital te thaka to ekjon to ekdom stable ase aru rib fracture patient to ইতিয়া তো স্টেবল আছে হলে বি হসপিটাল তে অলপ দিন তো থাকিব লাগিব তাইতো মিডল এজ আছে বিটুইন 35 to 45 years এনিকা আছে
My last question is the government has said that they will be taking care of the medical expenses sir is that so if your hospital in any way can disclose that to us sir
we have given reports to the government and from their part I believe they are taking necessary steps regarding that yes
tomon itu laga upor de CIHSR laga medical superintendent Clement Moomen lo de kotha kuise aru tai pra update dia hisab 5 jun ge anishe kuise uturati aru 5 jun bitor de 2 jun do inega muri gene tai khan laga muri gene he punchishe kuise aru 3 jun do hospital de admit hoine thakya do joa kali ek jun do taila situation tailaga health to stable hwani mire discharge koi dise aru alag duijon do itia bi yare hospital de ase guse ekjon do rib fractured hoi gina ase aru ekjon discharge hole olop 2-3 din lagibo guse dusra injured manu do itia do bhal hoi gina ase guse itu ni mire tai bi most likely at the earliest discharge hoi jawole nishna ase koi gina referral hospital laga CIHSR hospital laga medical superintendent Clement pra HornbillTV ke itu update dise itia garne man hobo mohan aru itu la upore holibi updates kan ani thakibo moi reporter ke Christian ke ho with camera person Johnson for HornbillTV
Nagaland ba concerned citizens kunba Nagaland Joint Christian Forum la namra Imphal jaigina Manipur Press Club te ekta joint prayer meeting luise Forum for Naga Reconciliation la representative Dr. Reverend Wati Iyer bra kuise Nagaland policy hwa do Manipur logode khara kuri thake আৰু ভাইলেন্স কে ৰখাবলৈ কমিটমেন্ট থাকা দেখাবলৈ আইছে ডক্টৰ আয়াৰ কৈছে ইতিহাস তে দেখি পাইছে কি ভাইলেন্স প্ৰা ভাইলেন্স হি আনে আৰু ইয়েতে ব্ৰা মানুহ খানগে দুখ একলা আনি কিনা ৰিষ্টা খান টুটাই দে taibra manu khan ge shanti ge chance dibi koikna takhan ge kotha kuribi koise. Reverend Dr. N. Papino, Vice President Nagaland Joint Christian Forum Nagaland, Reverend Dr. Vivo Pesao, Vice President Fellowship of Naga Baptist Churches Koima, Nagaland aro alakunba bi thakise. Agide takhan ge Interfaith Forum Manipur bra swagat kurise.
So your good name, please. Okay. And what is your purpose of visit here in Manipur?
Well, we came here to pray for Manipur and to express our solidarity.
And what is your message for the people of Manipur at the moment?
Give peace a chance, my brothers and sisters. Give peace a chance.
Sir, as you said, give peace a chance. So, how should we start this peace process in Manipur? Right now, there is classes going on between Kukis and Maitais at the moment.
I've said this earlier. Conscientious people of the same mind from both the groups, must give a chance for them to come and talk.
Sir, okay, please continue.
Initiate a dialogue process. Even if it's in a small scale, it must start immediately.
Sir, how many of you have been today here, and what is the name of your team, sir?
Well, there are about 20 of us. This is from the Joint Christian Forum, led by senior pastors.
Mention some of the immediate people.
Well, you have people like Reverend Kariao, El Kari Lucha, Reverend Bisau, Reverend Kamu, Reverend Vizalu, and others.
Sir, over the period of next few days or few months,
I've said we will continue to be praying for you, continue to empathize with what's going on, and my encouragement is start the dialogue process immediately.
So you mentioned that in your speech that in Nagaland many violent incidents have been occur, and you experience peace and reconciliation here also. So what are the lessons Manipur could learn from that incident?
Well, again, there's no magical answer here. You have to give peace a chance and initiate a dialogue process, no matter how small that process may be. Sir,
do you think the government is doing enough for restoring peace and normalcy in the state?
well, there are different agencies working different ways for peace, and I think the public, the people of Manipur should initiate that.
So,
government is there for you if you need help, but the people must be willing to give peace a chance.
So you also mentioned that the people from Manipur are always welcome to Nagaland whenever they want some neutral areas for both Kukis and Maitai to come and talk, etc. So could you elaborate a little more on that?
Well, that is simply an offer from the team that have come today. When I said neutral place, it's away from the conflict zone, Manipur. Come. We are here to say we welcome you. Come to Nagaland. We can start a dialogue process.
So do you also think that other states like Nagaland and there are also many other northeastern states should come forward and initiate a peace process as? Please elaborate.
Yes, anyone can do that, and we all we must welcome. Let it be other states. All must welcome peace.
Lastly, sir, your message for everyone.
Well, do not give up hope. There is a future, and that future has to be people living together. You cannot undo the future by continuing in this kind of a situation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much, sir.
Charta Zilyang Ancestral Bosti Milaigina, Bona, Forum of Baisumpi, Jaluki, and Kyo, parent villages, Pra Dangor Dadala responsibility Luigna, displaced Kuki brothers or sisters Kange, moral or relief material support Tise, Athibung Town, parent district. khata formal program de Dr. Endangki Endang FB JNPV convener bra kuise Nagaland de Ziliang Rong aru Kuki mano majute kitabi jhamela na thaki gina shanti bra aya nishna brotherly relation do na bhangibo lage kuise bahar manula influence bra relief mission de charta bostila chairman head GBs aru Ziliang Rong Baudi Nagaland la president I Daniel Himang bi shamil thakise sources hisab te itia 182 displaced Kuki mano Athibung subdivision de aikina ase kuise India de alak religion aru religious laws personal laws thake homoy uniform civil code implement kuribole proposal kuria opor de itia bishi manu against kurias etu uniform civil code opor HornbillTV bra NPP la national general secretary Andrew Ahato logo kotha kurse
আজিকালি মোগা লাগা দেশতে মোদী সরকার পৰা ইউনিফর্ম সিভিল কোড ইটো ইমপ্লিমেন্ট কৰিবলৈ লাগা কথা কৰা ওপৰ এতিয়া ডিবেট আৰু কন্ট্ৰভাৰ্চিজ বি বেছি ওলাই গিনা এতিয়া কথা ফিলাই গিনা যায় আছে ইটো ওপৰতে জুন 14 দে ল কমিশন পৰা ইটো পাব্লিক নোটিস দি গিনা ফিডবেকস মাগিবলে এতিয়া মাগি গিনা আই আছে আৰু এতিয়া মোগান জানি পাইছে কি 19 lakhs ৰেসপন্স এতিয়া পাই গিনা আছে আৰু ইটো পাব্লিক অপিনিয়ন নইলেবি কনসালটেশন প্ৰসেস টু জুলাই 13 দে খতম হ'ব ইটো ইউনিফর্ম সিভিল কোড ওপৰ মোগান ডিটেইলস নলেবি ইয়াতে অপিনিয়ন জানিব নিমিতে ইয়াতে মোগান লগতে এন্ড্ৰু আহতো এনপিপি লাগা নেশনাল জেনারেল সেক্রেটারি লগতে আইনা আছে আৰু তাকা লাগা পাৰ্টি লাগা অপিনিয়ন হইলিবি কি ষ্টেণ্ডে আছে ইটো লাগা বি মোগান জানিব নিমিতে ইয়াতে আইনা আছে তো ফাৰ্স্ট অফ অল থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ মোগান কে টাইম দিয়া কাৰণে মোগান জানা নিচিনা এতিয়া হয় পেপাৰতে হইলিবি সব এতিয়া তো ইউনিফর্ম সিভিল কোড লাগাটো কথা কৰিনা আই আছে কিন্তু জেনারেল পার্সপেক্টিভ মোগান লাগা especially for Nagaland mogan nimite general mogan nimite uniform civil code bi ki aseo koina na jana manu bi bisi ase aro itu oporte etia tribal political parties hobi organization hobi itu UCC laga oporte khilaf against kurigana bi ayala ase to apni gan NPP hoilebi itu UCC laga etia implement kuribule la kota opor apni kan laga stand bi ki ase aro general public kan ki bi itu UCC laga oporte alop highlight koi dibi
Hi, good evening, HornbillTV. Thanks for coming and then taking the bite from here. Regarding the UCC has been a burning issue all over the country as well as in Nagaland. Coalition Parliament, it has been mentioned that in respect to the land or the custom, the traditions, the resources, religion, actually it should not apply to Nagaland state, if at all, because it may infringe our personal matter or the matters of regarding the tribal issues also. It can only be passed if the legislature combine together and then sought after like a majority saying that we would like to adopt to it. So Article 371 has clearly mentioned everything about it. Itunishana Amikhan ki Article 371 bra has given a lot of leverage to us. Itu bra Amikhan bi janiba lage Amikhan la right ki ase. Parliament bra constitution bra bhal bra dikina ase that the act of parliament does not actually in this regard that we are having a session where the parliament, our legislative assembly has got every right to say yes or no to this. But obviously, when we look at all this, I hope it does not become like the Kashmir and Jammu and Kashmir where the Article 370 was wiped out and then everything was come back to, the order where they didn't want to that happen also. So, but I hope it does not happen to Article 371 like that. Itu nishana amikhan bi sabo lage ki Nagaland being a very small state, we have to understand that what is the good and bad thing about us. We have got so much tribal issues over here. Aro amikhan Nagaland TV by chance amikhan Nagaland te common code chalabo koile to amikhan bi sob tribe bi na manibo bola kele kele sob tribe uporte ekta law kurbo gele to amikhan ini bi nijor laga bhitor te bi na mile aro ekta law bra sob tribe ke amikhan ke ekta anibo gele to amikhan to na manibo neki eneka bi thaki jay itu amikhan bhabibo lage ki India te is such a big country. Every step you take, every kilometers you take, you can see that there are different religion aspect, tradition, customs and so on. So when we cannot make it happen within Nagaland itself, amikhan laga jaga the 16 tribe having so much of clashes within us and not having understanding between us amikhan bhitor dibi, so you can imagine how humongous is going to be if at all we are looking at the whole of India. Ami saadole first of all, religion phale sabole mun jadole, we have to understand that India is not one religion. Judi a country is of one religion, one custom, one tradition, one language, then UCC halibilutu is very easy. Aro ekdam it will not be difficult. In fact, it will be one of the best ideal country or the best ideal state that you can think of. Yes, many countries has adopted to that. America, Australia, Pakistan, and so on. But when you look at the context of India, it's very large. I mean, you can see the geographical location from the north, south, east, and west. The nomenclature is very different. Tradition, custom, religion, eating habits, looks also. Everything is very different. So, American ekta quote pra American ge anibo kwa to, I think it's going to be very difficult. It needs a lot of assessment, it needs a lot of brainstorming, and then we need to come together and think for each state like what is good, best for us. Because every shoe will not fit in somebody's shoes. Every clothes will not fit in others' clothes also. There are a lot of different size and different matters that we have to look into it. So I feel that it could be a very good, if you look at UCC, it sounds good, but there has to be two sides of the coin. And the most important is that religion, when I look at India, we have got 5 major, what you call caste system here. The upper class, the Brahmin, Kshatriya, then Vaishya, then Shudras, and not forgetting the untouchable also is there. That is a Dalit. So when the religion factor cannot be unified, now how are you going to unify the entire country? If religion dibi tahan pasta caste system azar ekta to lowest tole chuboli bi na pare. Tahan bra ki choy bhat khan pani khaile idu to allowed nai tahan dusamanu high caste pana chubole. So idu khan religion dibi temple dibi allowed nai. So many things are there, based on religion. So now, if at all itu na regular, how can they unify India? So I feel that India is a very diverse country. In many, is beautiful and very nice. When you go across the country, everybody is pertaining like they have their own set of rules and regulation, laws and everything. I guess it should be left that way, like a federal system. In fact, like the USA, United States of America, has got a federal system. Probably I wish that one day India should have a federal system like USI. So I think that will be much more better than having the uniform code. Yeah.
Okay, sir. तो अपनी सब explain कुछ से अपनी मुझे खुद ही ले लाता खावी. But anyway, अपने लगा हिसाब ते इतिया अपने लगा भी national party आसे तो party wise really भी अपने political parties भी इधु against यास ना इधु खुले बाला से overall अपने लगा party लगा perspective हिसाब ते. और do you think इधु इतिया लोक सभा next year election होगा से BJP का ने तो political cards play करेंगे ना next time ने भी दे तो जबरदस्त खुले लगा से ना किन्हीं का से अपने लगा हिसाब ते.
See, every party has their own ideology, and then yes, we also have our own ideology of having our political agenda and everything. Whatever it is, manula bhal karne bhavna kurubo lage de, and then we should also look for a party which looks for the betterment of the party and also for the betterment of the people at large. So I feel that I do not look at political party as a particular thing, but I look at the vision, mission, the ideology, the statement that they have in mind, what they look for the welfare of the society. So I feel that we are against UCC because of many factors that we know that Northeast is also a very diverse culture. Now when we are going to infringe, I hope it does not infringe our personal religion, personal space, personal custom, traditions, because Shillong to the matriarchal system, I say. Yes, and then we have a patriarchal system here. Yes, the uniform code wants to bring all unify the religion, even the tradition, custom. Yes, I believe there are some good things that women might can all leverage power advance or more advantage they will get. But on the other hand, again, there's a disadvantage also. So when we look at the advantage, disadvantage, it is actually very, there's more disadvantage than advantage when you look at the UCC. So I think we have to weigh this properly, Aur some money miligana, state jaigana, apni khan karne to bhala se na nai. We have to debate, and then we have to discuss, deliberate in a very brainstorming in a very in-depth manner. Then only I think then it should come up to power or enactment, if at all in the future there is, yeah. Any party should not be there to saffronize, supposing BJP should not be there to saffronize this issue or whatever. There should be a good side of it should be for the benefit of the public at large, I would say that. Public karne bhal bhabi bhi. আমি দুই ক'ব না আৰু খালি নিজৰ কাৰণে নিজৰ পাৰ্টিৰ কাৰণে আৰু মানুহকে ছাপ্ৰেছ কৰিবলৈ লাটো নকৰিব লাগে কোনো লিবি বিকজ এজ দ্য সেইং গ'জ দ্য চাইকেল না ups and downs is there. So I hope we should not regret in future that we have made a blunder also sometime. So I feel that ups and downs in life is there. We should, whatever policy that we make today, it should not be regretted next time, you know, and it should not be a downfall of some party because of making a mistake in that aspect, yeah.
তো এতিয়া পাব্লিক কনসালটেশ্যনটো জুলাই 13 তাক দিন আছে ল কমিশ্যনটো চ' এইটো আউটকাম লগা কেনেকুৱা হ'ব নিচিনা আছে আপুনি লগা ভাৱনা হিচাপতে বিকজ এতিয়া মেজৰিটি অপজিশ্যন পাৰ্টি কাৰণটো এইটো এগেইনষ্ট কৰি আছে হ'লে বাই চান্স পৰা জবৰদস্ত কৰিব পাৰিব নে নাই জবৰদস্ত কৰিছে কৰিলে মেইনটো মোকান স্পেচিয়েলি নৰ্থ ইষ্ট ষ্টেটছ ইণ্ডিজিনাছ কাৰণে আছে এণ্ড দেন ৱেন ইট কামছ টু নাগালেণ্ড উই হেভ আৰ্টিকল 371A চ' ইফ ইন কেছ এইটো জবৰদস্ত এনেকুৱা মেজৰিটি হৈ না এইটো ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰিছে কৰিলে কি ইম্পেক্ট আৰু কি এফেক্ট থাকিব মোৱান নৰ্থ ইষ্ট ষ্টেটছতে
See, obviously, like we being minorities, na, become minority, however, so there will be a lot of impact, negative impact, if at all it goes against the will and wishes of the people. Also, not only in Nagaland, but elsewhere in many states and across India, a lot of minorities are there. As I said, the Dalits are untouchable. They say that now. I do not know what UCC is going to bring up for the betterment of them. So I feel that if at all any policies has to be put in, it should be taken the consensus of the mass and not autocratic really, because we are living in a democratic world and secularism above everything, you know. So we should look into the aspect of the welfare of the society much more than looking for the welfare of a party or an individual. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. So itu ase UCC laga oporte mogan Andrew Ahoto NPP laga National General Secretary logotibi taiga laga party laga position noilebi opinion aro UCC ki nimite itu implement na kuru lage itu ups and downs tai laga negative hoilebi impact itu tai laga opinion bi share kudise mostly itia mogan especially north east states aro indigenous people mogan indigenous manugandu itu UCC itu implement na kuru karne itia tribal bodies hobi tribal political parties hobi itu against kuina jase kintu itia law commission laga oporte hobo tagan itu public opinion consultation bi loi gena itia July 13 tak itu loi jabula ase itu oporte takan laga proceedings noilebi process to kinika age loi jabo takan laga report hisapte hobo kintu itia majority to kobo koile majority to itu UCC uniform civil code to implement na kurile bal hobo koina opinion bisi pilai ase inika aro cover inika laga cover update koi থাকিব মই Adonai Harry with camera person Johnson for Hornbill TV Dimapur
তো ইটো থাকা আছে ইতেলা বুলেটিন কানে আৰু আলাগ আলাগ খবৰ কানে চাই থাকিবি Hornbill TV. Goodbye.